Welcome to the young people's question time on Brexit. There is no bigger question facing the future for your generation than the issue of Brexit.
Yn hamdar ar croeso i'r Senedd ar gyfer sesiwn holi Brexit. I'm Samuel Taylor, as Vicky's just said. I'm 16 and I'm from Ebervale, and I'm chair of the Young Wales Project Board. Put your hands on your head if you're fed up of hearing about Brexit.
Okay. Enw fi yw Dylan Huws. Mae gen i diddordeb mawr iawn mewn Brexit. Mae'n rhywbeth sy'n pwysig iawn i fi. Ac rwy'n yma i gweld cwestiynau sy'n cael ei ofyn, cael nodiadau, gweld beth mae pobl yn dweud, a just kind of cael mwy o gwybodaeth allan o heddi, dyna'r pwynt iawn.
My name is Kyle Jamie Eldridge. I'm 21 years old and I live in Abergavenny in Monmouthshire. I'm here today for the Brexit question time and to discuss with the panel members about Brexit. I'm interested in the subject because I went on the People's March on Saturday and I feel that young people should have their voice in regards to the Brexit question.
I'm Daniel Burton, I'm 15, I'm from Cardiff.
I'm John Murphy, I'm 15 and I'm also from Cardiff.
We want to make sure that young people's voices are heard in Brexit, but not just the voices of people who are on the left of the political spectrum, people who are on the right of the political spectrum, and make sure it's a Brexit for everyone, not a Brexit for one group.
So I'm Amy Claire Davis, and I do a lot of campaigning around the rights of palliative care teenagers and young adults.
We're here today because Brexit is such a large issue, and as young people we don't know what's going on with it. So as from our area now, I think it would be very helpful to us to attend things like this, as we'll be able to feed back to our representatives then so they can feed back to their schools.
Great to have you all here, fantastic audience. You've come from far and wide as I understand it. We'll start with Amy. She's got a question she'd like to ask to kick us off.
What is Brexit?
Good question. Right, we'll start with that. A broad outlook of what is Brexit. I mean, before we start, let's open it to the floor. Does one of you want to answer that question?
Brexit is a thing about leaving the EU.
Let's get another question now from Sarah.
Unfortunately, young people, or people altogether, don't know about Brexit. As the Brexit correspondent and many others on the panel, would you be able to tell us what's happening?
Is anyone here who has particularly strong feelings either way about the European Union?
Really don't agree with the European Union. I don't agree with a extra-national body governing as a political entity. I don't believe it should.
So the sovereignty thing?
Yeah, the sovereignty thing is one of the most important things.
13, I'm from the Vale of Glamorgan, but I actually think that it's wrong to say that we're taking our country back. I actually think we're moulding our country. We can't go back on the result, and I think whatever you think of the EU, we are moulding our country. We're moulding the UK, we're moulding Wales, and I think that you can say, yeah, we're losing this, we're losing that, but altogether, one thing that we do actually as a human race is we always develop.
I feel like we should stay, and I think we should put it back out to the vote now that people actually understand what would happen, because I feel like we put the vote out there and nobody really understood what would happen and what the consequences would be, and it's going to affect my generation, and I feel like we should have more of a say.
Effaith bydd Brexit yn cael a gyfleoedd i fyfyrwyr o Gymru ystadau yn yr undeb i'r byd.
So my priority question, which I've got right here so I can read it, is in light of
the fact that a significant number of drug companies are European, how do you intend to ensure reasonable cost and a consistent supply, most importantly, of life-saving medications?
În cazul în care nu va exista un acord între UK și Europa, care vor fi drepturile mele în această țară după martie 2019? If there will not be like an accord, an agreement between Europe and the UK, what will be my rights as a European citizen after March 2019?
Ffermio'r diwydiant pwysicaf yng Nghymru, ond a fydd cytundebau masnachol yn achosi mwy o ffermwyr i ddod yn fedalwyr.
This is for the two gentlemen on the end, primarily. Will Brexit make sure that more money goes towards the Welsh NHS, in particular the Children and Adolescent Mental Health Service or CAMHS, and youth services such as run by the local authority?
affect most aspects of life, but one of the most troubling is our rights, not just as children, but as human beings. How will Brexit affect those rights, and will the deal that will happen change it one way or another?
Dwi'n falch iawn o fy iaith, sef y iaith Gymraeg, a nid yw'n dig bod rhaid i mi gyfiawnhau hyn trwy'r amser. Felly, o ganlyniad i Brexit, a fydd y freuddwyd o gan biliwn o siaradwyr Gymraeg yn cael ei gwireddu?
So the question I wanted to ask was, regarding the question of Brexit, can Wales re-identify itself as a separate nation from the shackles of English dominance via finance? So any finance that comes from the Welsh Assembly gets sorted by Westminster. And that's one source of control.
We, the younger people, want Wales to be a safe and clean place to live after Brexit. But what's going to happen to all of the environmental standards and protections on things like air and water pollution that have come from the EU? Is there a danger that we'll fall behind the rest of Europe?
I think there are some concerns I have for Brexit, but I still vote out despite Brexit currently not going the way I would want it. I think there are still some positives that will come.
Like if there was an election tomorrow, I wouldn't, and I could vote, I wouldn't vote leave or remain. I don't think I would vote. So too many variables. There are positives and negatives to the EU.
If I did vote, I would have voted Remain, as like many young people. So I believe that would have been the best thing for us. I could see the many great things if we left the EU. My personal opinion is to remain, as I think it's things like uni, tuition fees, and if we were to study abroad, I personally think to remain.